お前はもう死んでいる。お前はもう死んでいる。お前はもう死んでいる。お前はもう死んでいる。お前はもう死んでいる。お前はもう死んでいる。お前はもう死んでいる。お前はもう死んでいる。何？お前はもう死んでいる。お前はもう死んでいる。何？ 前はもう死んでいる。お前はもう死んでいる。何？お前はもう死んでいる。お前はもう死んでいる。何？
will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger. Furious anger. I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger. Furious anger. Furious anger. Furious anger. Furious anger. Furious and I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger. Furious anger. I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger. Furious anger. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon it. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon it. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon it. Lay my vengeance, lay my vengeance, lay my vengeance, lay my vengeance. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger. Furious anger. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger. Furious anger. Furious anger. Furious anger. Furious anger. Furious anger. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon it. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon it. Lay my vengeance, lay my vengeance, lay my vengeance, lay my vengeance, lay. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon it. Lay my vengeance.
Turn myself into a pickle, Morty. I turn myself into a pickle. I turn myself into a pickle, Morty. I turn myself into a pickle. Turn myself into a pickle, Morty. I turn myself into a pickle. I turn myself into a pickle, Morty. I turn myself into a pickle. Boom! I'm 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 a pickle. I'm Pickle Rick. I'm
brains in the brawn. Brains in the brawn. I put the brains in the brawn together. I put the brains and the brawn together. Brains and the brawn together. And now look at me. Best of both worlds. I put the brains and the brawn together. Brains and the brawn together. And now look at me. Best of both worlds. I put the brains and the brawn together. Brains and the brawn together. And now look at me. Best of both worlds. I put the brains and the brawn together. Brains and the brawn together. And now look at me. Best of both worlds. I put the brains and the brawn together. Brains and the brawn together. And now look at me. Best of both worlds. I put the brains and the brawn together. Brains and the brawn together. And now look at me. Best of both worlds.
Hello. Good morning, guys. A couple more minutes. We're gonna be live. So please start dropping your questions. New German, Stuart, what's going on, brother? Love it. I gotta give credit to the music down at the end of the somebody from YouTube. We're here, guys, and we're live. 11 o'clock will be in 1 minute. Thank you so much for joining the session, bro. Stuart, not a problem, man. Not a problem whatsoever, man. Zero problem with that, trust me.
Luxury goods command high prices because they're supposed to be more valuable, which is just
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I think we got everything. I think I got everything set up right now. Just want to make sure that everything goes smoothly with the chat, okay? So I'm just checking this real quick. Are you there? Yes, you are there. Let me get YouTube right here, my page. I'm going to be answering those questions in a minute. Stay tuned, brother. Where are we at now? Yeah, let's go. Live streams. Boom. Let's go. Put this right here. Did I just drop that? There we go. So, Stuart, man, let me tell you something, man. You know, I have a little bit of information that I'm gonna be releasing within the next hour for you guys. But let me tell you something. There's one thing you don't need to worry about is that the people that you're trying to get a job with, they're not calling you right now. You know, like you say, like I see you saying right here on your how you call it, on your text, on your message, you're saying, oh, you know, I'm getting out of the military in 3 months. So I don't think that right now it's like the moment when you want them to start calling you. Okay, 100% you don't want any employer to be calling you right now with 2 to 3 months from getting out of the med board. Okay, in 10% of the cases, out of every 10, one person will wait for you 90 days. Okay, most of these jobs, when they're calling you to do one interview. When it comes to military guys, okay, they're calling you to do one interview, or they're calling you to bring you in, and boom, you're in the job. So don't be worried because they're not calling you right now. But what you need to do is you need to pay attention to this video today to make sure that you're ready. So when you get out of the military, you're 100%, no problems, no issues, and you're good to go when it comes to your job search. Okay, that's the one thing that I will say to you. I'm gonna be drinking a lot of water today because I'm thirsty. So sorry for that. Perfect. It's 11 o'clock, guys. And like every Sunday, we're gonna have these kind of chats, these kind of live streams, so I can talk to you guys, and we can give you some good information about, the military. Either if you're coming into the military, if you're in the military trying to stay in, if you're trying to anything that has to do with the military, you have to come here, man, and ask questions, because between me and some of the moderators that we have on the channels, we have almost 100 years of experience, in different fields and different bases, send deployments, Iraq, Afghanistan. But in addition to that, I like to stay current with topics on the military. Every time there's a change in the regulations, somehow I still getting those messages. Every time that there's something crazy, I get those messages. I get a lot of messages from, even you don't believe it or no, guys, I get a lot of messages from physicians, okay, and the military, doctors, who they don't want to identify themselves, and that's okay, because if you don't want to identify yourself, I'm good with that. The one thing I got to tell you is that if you have any questions, any concerns, if you think that I'm not addressing something properly in the channel, let me know so I can help these guys in a better way. And again, we're not gonna side with the soldier, we're not gonna side with the airman, we're not gonna side with the marine, we're not gonna side with the doctor, with the command. We're not gonna side with nobody. We're gonna see the ways, the reality of the issues, and we're gonna give our opinions, and then we're gonna send you guys out to fight the real fight, guys. Because again, nobody's gonna take care of your career better than yourself. So, Stuart, hopefully I answered your question, okay? But today, one of the things that I want to address to you guys, far as finding a job out of the military, is that you gotta find the right job, guys. You cannot just find a job. You need to find the right job. So, and if I'm talking and you have any questions, ask me the questions. We clearly stop this, and then we address your questions. Okay. So, what kind of jobs? My first question to you is, what kind of job are you looking when you're leaving to the military? Okay. And let me give you a couple examples of jobs that you should not be looking into when you're getting out of the military. Okay. A job in politics. That's probably not the job that you want to be looking for on your way out of the military. Okay. First, it's not going to help you out, and second, it's not going to help you out. So those jobs are very difficult to come by. Jobs in politics. And then why I'm saying this is because I have a mayor that addressed me a couple of days ago, and we were talking about, hey, I'm looking at running for this and that, and then back in my hometown, what do you think, how I feel? And I was like, when was the last time you were in that hometown? I was there last year. I was there for a week and a half, and I was like, and then what you did during that week and a half? And then he was like, I just stayed with my family, and then we just went out, we look around, we went to a couple, we did the vacation thing in that town. And I was like, now look at your opponent, what your opponent's been doing for the last 2 years. And he got back at me, he was like, well, he's been campaigning, and I was like, man, You need to, if you really want to make an impact in your hometown, in the political field, you need to get back to your hometown. That's the first thing you need to do. Get back to your hometown and start from the ground. Don't think that, you know, just work because you wore their uniform. You're gonna be welcomed. You're gonna be welcomed with open hands. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be difficult, and hopefully, and I'm saying just hopefully, with time you can get to the positions where you want to be. But leaving the military, staying to a political job, I don't know. So one of the things that I want to show you guys. Let me see if I can take this self-assessment. 1 second. So let me put this website right here, because we're talking pretty much mainly from this website. That will give you good insight, guys. Military One Source is an amazing website. I recommend all you guys to go to Military One Source and start getting information from this source, okay? And one of the things that I want to ask you guys, it's you know, after you identify what is the right job for you, you know, like in many cases, in my case, when I joined the military in 2000, in the early 2000s, I was a finance specialist. I was a finance clerk, okay? And as a finance clerk, you know, I did everything that, you know, everything that they asked me to do. I mean, like, for real, I did everything they asked me to do. I work in the travel section. I work in the in and out processing section. I work in the disbursement sections. And to me, I was ready to be an accountant, you know. And let me tell you something, guys, you know, 20 years after, I can barely do my taxes. I pay other people to do my taxes, you know, because it's one of those difficult things. And then again, we go back to finding the right job for you. Finding the right job for you is not as difficult as I'm probably making it seem, but it's difficult, guys. Okay. When I was on the way out of the military, I was trying to find jobs. Is my grandson crying? I think my wife's messing with my grandson. They play too much. Anyway, so on my way out of the military, I was looking for a job in finance, you know? And I was like, you know what? I was applying to jobs in IT, I was applying to jobs in transportation, and I was applying for jobs in finance, you know? And then one of those finance jobs, you know, called me, you know, to be a teller in a bank, you know? Go to some training, X, Y, and Z. And then the one thing that I say to those guys, you know, the one thing that they told me after the interview is like, we have some IT positions open, you know, but looking at your resume. And I was like, no, but I want a job in finance, you know, I wanted to be involved with money and then disbursing, you know, I was blindsiding myself when it came to me doing the job search. So I was actually looking for the wrong job, you know. I didn't took the time to take a self-assessment and ask myself a couple questions, you know, and then to really identify the skills that I needed, you know. So let's go with some other things that I want you guys to think about, okay? To think about. I'm gonna put another link right here. I want you guys to take a look at this. This right here, guys. Okay, this right here it's the second link I'm putting is it talks about work or job values. Okay, and then why I'm dropping this right here is because many people. I'm not saying that everybody on the military, but many people in the military, you know, they go to work, you know, you know, if it's you, you know, don't go out of the channel. Just listen to. But some of you guys, or some of us, sometimes we pretty much we go to work and we do PT and we excel at PT. You know, we are the best of the best at PT. Okay, but guess what happened, guys? What happened is that, you know, throughout the morning, you know, people realize, so, oh, after this PT session, we have to we have to go back to the office, or we have to go back to the motorpool, or we have to go back to the range. And man, I don't want to do that. So they find ways around to go chamming. You know chamming. You know what I'm talking about. So not everybody in the military, even though there's the military thinks they're the greatest just because they can do PT, because that's the fucking way in the military. If you can do PT, you're the best. No, you're the best. You're the best. No, you don't have to do nothing else. No, you just go in the morning, throw some ho and do PT. And it's very sad, you know. And yes, I'm saying that, you know, it's true. So, so the thing is that, you know, the other people, the people that are not that good at PT, like myself and, you know, my other guys, you know, then we need to do the extra things. You know, we need to go to the motorpool, we need to go to the arms firm, on top of doing our jobs, and then on top of being NCOs or office. I mean, so many things, guys, so many things. That what I'm trying to get is, in the military, there's a lot of ways for people to cham, okay? In the civilian sector, there's no such a thing. In the civilian sector, people will call you if you don't walk the walk, okay? People call you on your bullshit, excuse me, and you're gonna get fired. No issues at all. They're gonna replace you. They're gonna put your job description in Indeed, and within a day, they will receive 500 applicants. Within a day. I am not joking. I'm not scaring you either, but I'm telling you, if you're leaving the military, if you're retiring from the military and you're going into the civilian sector, don't think that you got it made. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be one of those things where you're gonna have to work, man. You're gonna have to work, and you're gonna have to live by some values. Okay. So the first value will be achievement. Okay. Put it right here. We're gonna put on the chat so you guys can see. Hopefully it's not too many words. Okay. It is too many words. It's 31 too many words. Okay. 1 second. Let me just put this right here so you guys can see. Let me see if I can change my little stream. Sorry, guys. Got it. Okay. Display capture. Boom. And we are transitioned to this page right here. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm talking about. I don't think you cannot see it until now. Probably now. You probably can see it now. So the first thing I'm going to talk to you guys is about, and don't forget, guys, I see some people coming and going on the live stream. Right now we're talking about general stuff. Past the second half of the video, we're gonna be talking about actual jobs that you need to be applying for, where to, you know. So don't get discouraged. So let me take down the music because now it's getting more serious. So achievement, guys. Occupations that satisfy this work value are results oriented and allow employers to use their strongest ability, giving them a feeling or accomplishment. Corresponding needs are ability, utilization, and achievement. Okay, and most IT companies, guys, you need to do your job, and you need to do it very, very well. Okay, most in the medicine industry jobs, you need to do your job and you need to do it well. In construction, you need to do your job. You need to know your job and you need to do it very well, guys. Okay, because people depend on reliability. Okay. Like in my case, a server goes down, and they tell me, hey, the server's been down for 3 days already. Where you are trying to fix it. Or they tell me, hey, you send some media to X destination, and they're saying that the media that you send is not good. You know? So you don't become reliable or less reliable. So I want you guys to look at these values, work values, and then ask yourself, you know, can I fulfill those work values? 50 minutes. Oh, yeah. So, and it goes from achievement, independence, recognitions, relationships, support, and working conditions, guys. Okay, working occupations that satisfies this work value are offered jobs security and good working condition, guys, you know, and then you got to start thinking about things like that, okay? And make sure that you go and click on them, okay? Click on them and then start looking at different jobs, guys, that, you know, that offer that kind of value, okay? Recognition, guys, you know, athletes, models, demonstrators for products and promoters, farm labor contractors, you know. This is why this is all from ONET, guys. I'm not inventing the wheel. I'm not telling you no new things. I am finding the information that you need in order for you to be successful, okay? And then hopefully you listen to me, because if you don't listen to me, or if you don't listen to the people that are trying to help you out on your way out of the military, you know, it's gonna be one of those things where you're gonna get back to these videos and ask, oh, me, you know, I've been out of the military for 3 months and I can find a job, and I'll be like, oh, Jesus Christ. Let me make sure that you never look at my videos, you know. And then you see right here, guys, you know, I'm showing you not 100, but I'm showing you over 100 jobs that you can easily apply, you know, that will give you, you know, occupation that satisfy these work values. All employees to provide service to others and work with co-workers, okay? It could be anything from pizza man to an IT engineer, you know, because you build relationship with other people in other places, you know. Dishwashers, is this a job? Oh, that was my dog. Yeah, it is a job. And let me tell you something, you know, don't be too like, how can I say to this to you guys without losing your, don't be too cocky about what kind of jobs you get, okay? And let me give you a good example. When I was working in my last duty station in Joint Base Louis McCourt, during my last 2 years of working there, I got myself a part-time job at Home Depot, and I wasn't no manager. I was not assistant manager. I wasn't no clerk. I wasn't no cashier. I was working on the aisles of Home Depot, helping people out, you know, to find products, you know, helping people out to feel comfortable and welcome to the store, and then at the end of the night, I help, you know, by restocking the aisles, you know. It wasn't a big deal, but physically for me, because I was hurt, you know, I still hurt. But it was something more rewarding that was giving me some kind of skills to join the civilian sector. And let me tell you how this helped me out. This helped me out tremendously. You know why? How this helped me out tremendously? Because while I was going through the med board process, you know, I'm about to leave the military, you know, I have this military talk, and I have this military way to address people, and I have this military way to do everything. And working at Home Depot allowed me to understand civilians, understand how people talk to each other, how people, you know, interacted with each other. I learned about how to be funny in the civilian sector, because let me tell you something, military funny is not everybody else's funny. So and that was one of the things that I needed to learn, you know. I needed to learn about that. I needed to make sure that I wasn't, you know, just doing me. I really wanted to make a good impression on my let me change this real quick. I needed to make sure that I was making a good impression on the civilian sector once I was moving on. So let's go back right here, guys, real quick. And again, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Drop your questions in the comments below, and let's go from there. Okay, guys. So Own It Online, guys, is a great tool, guys, for you to. That's when the juicy things get, you know, because I know that many of you guys already, you guys have a clear view on where you at as a service member and where you want to go as a civilian. And then I'm not gonna beat the dead horse with more tips and techniques. You already know where you are and you know where you're going. So I'm gonna tell you, you have to go to ONET Online, okay? And why ONET Online is gonna help you out, guys, is because one of the things that ONET does very good is that they list different jobs, okay? List different jobs, and those jobs will give you guys, the tasks that you will be fulfilling in that job. But in addition, it's gonna give you the skills that you need to have in order for you guys to fulfill those jobs. Okay, so I'm gonna let me see if I can show you real quick. I can show you. Yes, I can show you. Where is my thing? Right here. There we go. So right here. So if we're looking at ONET Online right here, okay, information technology project managers, okay. So my job pretty much is of the project manager. It's an IT project manager, okay. So one of the things that you can find in this web page, guys, like I say, the tasks that you're gonna be completing, 5021 display. You click on the plus, and it's gonna show you all 21 different tasks that you will be expected to conduct as an ISM or as an ISO. Okay, so it goes from manage project execution to ensure adherence to budget, schedules, and scope. And if you click the plus sign, it's gonna show you different jobs that also conduct this kind of tasks within their job. So what you're gonna do, guys, is you're gonna go to ONET and you're gonna click all this right here. You're gonna copy it and you're gonna paste it into a Word document, guys. And one of the reasons why you need to do that is because good question, Stuart. One of the reasons why you wanna put this in your resume is because the field in where people are gonna get to receive applications. I'm talking about as a human resources, as an HR service a member. You're gonna be looking for keywords to weed out the good candidates from the bad candidates. So if you go to ONET and you can introduce this into your resume in a skillful manner, in addition to add everything that you're going through, this is going to help you out. This is going to help you out a lot. Okay, so Stuart, you're talking about what is the actual good timeline to start applying for a job career before getting out to transition smoothly. So Stuart, I will say 60 days, Stuart. Okay, 60 days you need to have, and then I'm not saying 60 days from the moment that you get some kind of your Pueblo or your personnel or your S1 tell you, hey, your orders are gonna be cut in March and you're getting out in April. No, you need to have a set of orders, man. Set of orders with a specific date, so you can start backwards planning your transition out of the military, and you can say, okay, you can tell employers or people hiring, you can tell them I'll be available on this day. Like in my case, I was leaving the military in last year, 2018, November the 2nd. So I told people I can be available to start working for you. I'll be available to start working for you in December the 1st. So I allow myself a couple of days to travel, to settle where I was gonna be, to take on the interviews if I needed to, because it's not that you get one job offer and then you just, oh, that's my job, that's it, done. No, while you still getting job offers, you need to allow some time, if you're gonna go, in my case, I'm going to Tucson, okay, and this company offered me a job, and that job start in as soon as possible, but when is my availability? And I say December the 1st, but I get here in November. I'm going to continue applying for jobs in the Tucson area. And I'm going to tell them, hey, I can start with you in December the 1st. Okay? Everybody, you got to tell everybody the same thing. So you go to interviews, they talk to you, they come back to you, they give you offers, or maybe you cannot offer back, and then let's say you get 3 jobs, and then three out of the 3 jobs, 2 of the jobs they came very close with with salary. They came very close with how you call it, with your I'm having a brain attack with a benefits package and a 401k, guys. Let me tell you something. Your 401k is the most important thing when it comes to apply for a job, guys. How much are they gonna match? Remember this. How much are they gonna match? That makes a huge part in accepting a job. Because if you're taking 2 jobs, I'm going out of the rail right now. Yeah, I know, but this is very important for you guys. If you're getting 2 jobs, one job pays you 70,000 and the other one pays you 65, okay? But the one that pays you 70,000 only matches your 401k to 1 or 2%. If the one that matches your 401k at 65 matches to 10, which one you gonna get? In my case, I will take the one with 65,000 and I put all 5% or 10% they matches because they're gonna, your money is gonna double. It's gonna double and it's gonna be tax free because that's pre-taxes. Okay, so you gotta do those calculations. But anyway, back to your question. So I'm going back to Tucson and I'm telling everybody I'm starting on December the 1st. But I'm there already in November. I keep taking job application. I keep sending job applications. I keep sending job letters, say resumes, and then let's say the 2 jobs come very close, same salary, same distance. You want to call the hiring manager. You're gonna tell them, hey, I like to go to the premises and take a look at the before I start, as a courtesy. You ask for a courtesy pre-check. You want to check. You want to talk to some of the people over there, and then maybe you get to know 1 or 2 persons over there when you go to those jobs to the jobs pre-courtesy tour. And then you go, well, if you go to one job and then the people that they show to the door, they suck, man, I'm telling you, because the worst thing to do is to go to a job and the people that you're going to work with, they suck. I'm super blessed, man. I work with a bunch of people, a bunch of crazy guys, and then they are just amazing. I mean, every single one of them. Some of them are more passionate about the job than others, but I mean, I love working where I'm at. I was just lucky because I don't need the pre-tour to that. So can you transfer military 401k to the civilian side? Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to do that? Don't do that, okay? I'm sure there's chances. I'm sure there's ways. Yeah, if you can keep your TSP, keep your TSP. Okay. Keep your TSP because when you're talking about the TSP, that people that the government is monitoring is taking care of your TSP. When you have your 401k is gonna be, in my case, Transamerica. Who's Transamerica? They have a nice website. They got good reviews, but who is Transamerica? As long as I'm telling you, keep your TSP. You can keep your TSP for as long as you want. You can keep getting. You're still gonna get your defense username and password after the military, yes sir. And keep managing your TSP from within. Okay. I will tell you more. I will tell you every year after you finish with your 401k, transfer your 401k money into the TSP. I haven't done it yet, but I'm sure there's got to be a way. Look into that, okay? The TSP is the best way to keep your money because and the safest place to keep the money because it's tied to the government. It's really tied to the government, But yeah, again, you can transfer your TSP money into any 401k, So remember that the 401k companies are selected by they're selected by the company that you work for. They're not selected for you, by you. So that's one of the things you got to think about it. Okay, so going back to the job test, guys. Own It is one of these, is one of those tools that people they get briefed from this a lot. People get this information in briefings back and forward. And Own It can help you out finding the right jobs, the occupation. Help you out to these people right here. They will help you out, or the information that they give you here will help you out to build your resumes. And you need to pay attention, guys, when it comes to do these kind of things. To build a resume for specific jobs. You can have target resumes. You can have general resumes. I will say to you, you should have a bunch of target resumes by position, instead of having one general resume. That a general resume doesn't say to the people hiring for a specific position what you're capable of. Target resumes are the best way to go when that's what I think. One second. Okay, we're here. Then for some reason, this other page got somewhere. I don't know. But anyway, the second thing I'm gonna talk to you guys, is gonna be hiring our heroes. Okay, hiring our heroes is a great organization. They did help me out a lot. Okay, they did find me. They did find me this job that I have right now, and they found me another job in Syracuse. Okay, with agencies that are tied to the government. And these people just went out for me, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna give you walk around this web page, and then things that you can do here. So first thing, they got something going on here. Well-being in the workplace, prioritizing mental health, incorporate America. This is great, guys, because one of the things that we need to know, that companies understands now, or they understand more than before, is that many veterans are leaving the military with mental health issues. And then it's very nice to go to an organization that will protect your rights, protect you as a veteran, and they will help you out to deal with your medical conditions, guys. Okay, so HOH, guys, hiring our heroes. So service members, veterans, military spouses, and employees. Let's go service members. Some of you guys are there. Some of you guys are here, So one of the things you can do is you can register for an event. They have a resume engine. And then this is no joke right here. I build my resume with hiring our heroes. You pretty much build your resume. And then, this is going to give you a couple options right here. If you're Air Force, Army, Marines, Navy, Coast Guard. And then, I will say to you, watch every single video, sign up for whatever, goes with you. Don't sign up with Facebook right here, okay? Or Troop ID or email. You go LinkedIn, okay? And then I hope that you guys' LinkedIn account is up to standard, okay? And I'm saying it has to be bueno, okay? Has to be bueno. Look at that, CISSP. I need to get my CISSP, which I'm working on. So you're gonna build your resume, and these people here, they will call you. They're gonna set up an interview with you. Somebody from Hiring Our Heroes, volunteers, and they will help you out with your resume, how you present yourself to the civilian sector. And they're gonna ask you, do you want to get a resume that is a general resume, or you want a target resume? You're gonna tell them, yeah, I want both. I want both resumes, so I can better myself when it comes to getting these opportunities. Move this a little bit. There we go. Because definitely you need to attract as many people as you can when you're trying to get a job. Okay. So Okay, these are our heroes. Let me get this out of here. That's my car. And now, boom. There we go. Perfect. Okay, guys. So, one of the things that I want to talk to you guys, careers and employment after retirement, Medboard, live chat, this video. I want to talk to you guys about now. There's nothing behind me now. It's going to be just, based on pure experience, and this is going to be my talk with you. Everything that I have planned for you, I presented to you to show you some validity to this video. But other than that, guys, it's pretty much my opinion right here, guys, that you need to take care of yourself, guys. You need to take care of yourself since the moment that you get your retirement paperwork or your Medboard paperwork or your Article 15 paperwork. You need to start taking care of yourself, guys. Thank you, guys. Sorry. So, yes, the military is going to help you out transition. Yes, the military is going to give you some kind of way out, way forward out. But they're not gonna hold your hand, unless you're getting a chapter, and then they're gonna send you to getting this briefing with an escort, which probably the escort is gonna stay in his car and sleep while you go to your briefing, because that's the way it happens. And you probably know that because all I'm talking here is the truth. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So what I have to say to you guys is, again, once you go to those briefings on your out processing, when you are leaving the military, when you are getting all your paperwork together, when you realize that, oh shit, I am getting out, you need to start taking everything seriously. You need to in the morning, when you wake up, you need to take a couple minutes to yourself, and you need to meditate, and you need to prepare yourself, your mind and your body, to go and start working on those challenges that are going to be thrown at you. And I'm not saying the challenges that the military will throw at you. I'm talking about the challenges that life is going to throw at you. You go to a resume class and the guy is funny, and from the get-go, this guy just full of shit. He's doing this job because he got last minute pick to do this. Or you go to a job fair and only 5 people show up, and they all 5 people are from the same state, like in my case, Washington. I was like, man, I'm not working with you. Or you have a resume, you turn it to somebody who is 5 years younger than you, or probably 20 years younger than you. And then, because that's a big thing too, when you have like in my case, when you have a senior non-commissioned officer, you go to a booth of a company that you're interested in, but the person that works there is like 19. It gives you an idea on how diverse the civilian sector is when it comes to hiring, And then when you ask her, hey, so why are you working here? I am the senior VP of hiring talent. And you're like, you're 19. I'm like, yeah, I'm a fast track. And you're like, oh shit. And you're here sitting, you're 40, you're just retiring as a lieutenant colonel, or you're 50, lieutenant colonel about to retire. Now your senior VP of hiring is a 19-year-old girl. It gives you a perspective on things. Careers and employment, guys, it's not an easy task, because you really need specific questions and specific topics from specific people, so you can guide them through their situations. And all I'm saying, guys, is this video is gonna stay up. We're gonna stay live, guys, for another 15 minutes. So if you have any questions, leave it there. If you have any specific questions for as your timeline, as your careers, as your anything that has to do with you, please let us know so we can help you out. We have 3 or 4 people right now that are helping with the chat every Sunday. And guys, what we want from you guys is nothing but the truth. Don't trying to come here just putting, I'm getting offered this $300,000 job, or with $500 to $100,000 in stocks. Just say the truth. Come here, relax, enjoy yourself. put some truthful questions here, and we'll be able to guide you and help you out, guys. Next Sunday, guys. Next Sunday we're gonna be live again, and we're gonna be talking about all the things. I gotta talk to my moderators to see what the topics for next week is gonna be. But guys, we want to help you guys out, and hopefully you guys learned something today. Hopefully you learned something today, guys, and you guys are excited about. Oh, 1 second, I did something wrong on here. Jesus Christ. Anyway, hopefully you guys like it. I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, okay, guys? See you later, guys. Bye.
What we decide on the flyers again?
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.